Hi, boys and girls. Today I've got a story called It's Not Just a Blanket, and it's by Annalise Stoney. And I think you can tell why Mrs. Agostino likes this story. Can you see who's one of the main characters? It's a sausage dog. Now, this is Sophia, and this is her dog, Monty. Now, in this story, Sophia has a special blanket that she loves so much, but it's not just a blanket. Sometimes it is a wriggly worm. Sometimes it's a stingray. And other times even a snoozing bat. So she loves her blanket so much and uses her special imagination in her brain to decide what her blanket's going to be that day. But guess what? Monty likes it too, and he wants the blanket. Now, I don't know if you have had a cat or a dog or even a brother or a sister that has wanted something that you have. What do? Do they scream at you? Do they yell at you? Or do they try and snatch it from you? The problem in this story is that both of them want this blanket. Can you predict what's going to happen to the blanket? Put it in your brain and let's see if you're right. It's not just a blanket. It's Not Just a Blanket, written and illustrated by Annalise Stoney. It's not just a blanket. Sophia loved her blanket very much. There's Sophia. Everywhere and anywhere that she and her dog Monty went, the blanket came too. Her family didn't understand why. It's just a blanket. But Sophia knew better. It's not just a blanket. It's a wriggly worm. It's not just a blanket. It's a slippery stingray. Can you see Monty swimming, scuba diving underneath? Too funny with his little oxygen tank. I don't think my dog Slinky would want to do that. It's not just a blanket. It's a pirate ship. Oh my goodness, can you see the pirate ship? Over here, and look, the blanket is the sail. I can see Sophia. Can you see her? There she is. Can you spot Monty? Not at the front. There he is. He's telling the cat to walk the plank. It's not just a blanket. Look, it's a magic carpet. Uh-oh. Monty doesn't look very happy. And it's not just a blanket. It's a roaring lion. Uh-oh. Monty's not very happy about that. And it's not just a blanket. It's a snoozing bat. Upside down, snoozing. Uh-oh. Monty looks a little bit scared. He can see some bones in this cave. In fact, because it's not just a blanket, it's worth fighting for. Look at all of the animals fighting. Who is fighting over this blanket? We've got a giraffe, we've got a butterfly, we've got Sophia, a crab, a bat, a pirate. Monty's there too, and a seagull. All these people fighting for the blanket. Rip! Uh-oh. What's happened? It's ripped. Oh, poor Sophia was very upset. Monty felt pretty bad too. Her brother, Clive, saw the whole thing. He told the whole family, who thought very hard, until eventually they came up with a brilliant plan. There's Grandma. First, Dad collected all the torn bits of blanket. Clive took off his starry socks. Grandma found an old pair of bloomers. Oh my goodness, can you see the underwear on the line? And Mum generously donated Dad's Hawaiian shirt collection. I think she's very happy about that. Then, armed with a big bundle of material, they worked very, very hard until... Can you see what Grandma's doing? Gasp. Ta-da! They exclaimed. Here you are, Sophia and Monty. We know how much you loved that old blanket, so we've made you both new blankets. Thank you very much, Sophia and Monty said. The only thing is, they're not just blankets. What are they this time? They're superhero capes. Oh my goodness. Now I want you to think about this story. We had Monty and Sophia using their imagination to make this blanket into so many different things. I want you now to go and choose a blanket in your house. It's winter at the moment, so it's a little bit cold. So what I want you to do is I want you to choose a blanket in your home. And then I want you to try and think of all the different things that your blanket could be. Try and use your imagination. Now, we know that it could be a magic carpet, or a sail on a pirate ship, or a wriggly worm, or even a slippery stingray. But I want you to think of a couple of different things that you could do with your blanket. When you've used your imagination and you can think of the best thing that you can do with your blanket, you can either take a photo or you can write about what you would do so that your teacher can see. Can't wait to see all of your fantastic answers. Bye.